Talentrix, we're driven to explore talents from students in podcast industry. Do listen our audio visual blogs in Kannada, English and Hindi. Do subscribe and press the bell button for regular updates. You know about gravity? Yes. As you think, gravity is the force by which a planet or other body draws objects towards its center. Yes. Now Preksha is with us. Let me know more about gravity from Preksha.
Hello everyone, I am Preksha from Govt Adarsha Vidyalaya, Dharwad. So today I am here to talk a few words about apple. Apple is a fruit and is sweet. What else is left to talk about apples? Oh, I forgot. Apple being such a small topic helped Sir Isaac Newton to discover such a vast topic that is gravity. Do you all know when Sir Isaac Newton was sitting under a tree, an apple fell on his head? Oh, no. He was not injured. Instead, it helped him in discovering gravity. Even though this is just a story, it is not all true. Actually, Sir Isaac Newton just observed an apple falling from a tree and it did not actually hit him. So, let's stop talking about apples and start talking about gravity now. First, what is gravity? Gravity is an invisible force that pulls objects towards each other. It made Sir Isaac Newton wonder why apple fell straight rather than left or right or even up to the sky. Earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what makes things fall. Oh, this makes sense. Now, a little scientific definition for gravity. Gravity is a force that attracts a body towards the center of the earth or any other physical body having mass. Let me tell you a mystery behind gravity. Actually, gravity is an attractive force but is very weak compared to three main forces, which are strong force, weak force and electromagnetic force. But while these three can be negative and positive and can cancel out each other, gravity is attractive, therefore cumulative, with no way to cancel it out. Thank God to this mystery, otherwise we would all have been floating in the space right now. So now, let's talk about some interesting facts about gravity. The moon stays in its place because of gravity. The gravitational force from Earth keeps moon in its place. Otherwise, moon would have probably floated away by now. If speed was any different, it would go off into another direction or come very close to Earth. Yet again, what causes tides in the sea? Yes, it is again gravity. Gravity makes everything in the universe pull on each other. The moon pulls on Earth and in turn makes the water. As the Earth rotates, the water in our seas and oceans will build up on the side closer to the moon. This is why we have high tides and low tides. Next is black hole in space. What is it? Black hole is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that even light cannot get out. You know, a black hole would stretch an astronaut's body into a thin ribbon. Don't worry, Earth is way too far from one. Each planet have different gravitational pull because of the difference in the masses, which means an object that weighs 100 pounds on Earth would weigh 38 pounds on Mercury. Yeah, that's true. Now, if we want to lose weight, we can jump to Mercury. Gravity is not evenly spread on Earth. Yeah, that's right. This is because no one on the Earth is perfect. So do the Earth. Yes, the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. So the mass of the Earth also isn't even. This means that gravity can vary slightly in different places. Do you know magnetic hill in Ladakh is described as a place with zero gravity? Yes, many theories surround this strange location from superstition to science, but one thing remains. Gravity does not seem to work here. And something much more interesting is that gravity is making you shrink. Yes, did you know that you're first thing taller in the morning than when you go to bed at night? This is because gravity is pushing you down all day and is causing your spine to shrink. When you go to bed at night, your spine has a chance to stretch back out. You're about half an inch taller in the morning than you are at night. Yes, get a tape and measure it out. But there are some common misconceptions about gravity, such as gravity is related to movement, proximity to Earth, or magnetic fields. The moon has no gravity. Planets with thin atmospheres have little gravity. Planets distant from the sun have less gravity. Gravity is stronger between the most distant objects. Space shuttle astronauts are weightless because there is no gravity above Earth. But all of these are just misconceptions. And also, there are myths such as the gravitation and gravity are two terms indicating the attraction of Earth on each body. But the fact is, the gravitation is a universal attraction between every mass, whereas the gravity is the attraction of Earth on each mass. The gravitational force between each and every mass is defined by the Newton's law of gravitation. This force exists between each and every mass that exists in the universe, whereas the gravity is the pull of the Earth acting on any body. Next, it is assumed that the gravity only acts on the object that is moving vertically. But the fact is, the acceleration due to gravity acts on each and every object that has mass and in each and every case. Another myth is that the gravity on moon is less because it is at a very large distance from the Earth. But the gravity of any surface depends on its mass and its size. The value of acceleration due to gravity on surface of moon is very less because the mass of the moon is very less as compared that to of Earth, and also its size is way too small. Let's have a look at some rare information about gravity now. So gravity makes waves that move at light speed. If you have two stars or white dwarfs or black holes locked in mutual orbit, they slowly get closer as gravitational waves carry energy away. In fact, Earth also emits gravitational waves as it orbits the Sun, but the energy loss is too tiny even to notice. And then gravity might be carried by massless particles called gravitons. In the standard model, particles interact with each other through other force carrying particles. For example, the photon is carrier of the electromagnetic force. And also, without gravity, your body starts to go wrong. Our bodies evolved on the surface of the Earth and are optimized to function in Earth's gravity. But in microgravity, our systems cannot function normally. If there is no weight on our load-bearing bones, the body starts to remove calcium. And if we stop using the muscles that support our backs and legs, they become weaker. Yes, this is true. And by here, we know some great information regarding gravity. Even after all, it is just the beginning, as the gravity is way more vast and interesting. So, with some educational information which I thought would help about gravity, I would like to end my words. Thank you so much.
For more updates, do visit www.talentrix.co.in.